So back to geography. So the last few videos we did Asia and Africa. Next is Europe. Europe is the third largest continent in terms of population and the sixth largest in land area. However, Europe is larger than the US in terms of land area and population. So let's go and name all 46 countries of Europe. You guys ready? Okay. So Europe is divided into a few regions. We have Northern Europe with 7 countries. Those countries are Iceland, Ireland, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Western Europe has 15. Portugal, Spain, Belgium, the Netherlands, France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Andorra, Malta, San Marino, Vatican City, and Monaco. Central Europe, just 5. Poland, Czech Republic. If I have a Czech audience, can you, and I've been to Czech Republic, and I failed to ask anybody there, what is the official name of your country, Czech Republic or Czechia? Anyway, so Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, I drew a blank, Austria and Hungary. Okay. Eastern Europe, 8. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Russia, and Romania. And then Southeastern Europe, also known as the Balkans, the Balkan Peninsula, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Bulgaria, Turkey, and Greece. That's it. That's all 46 for Europe. And so there were 2 transcontinental countries I named, both that are obviously within Asia and in Europe. Those would be Russia and Turkey. That's all 46. So one of the things I wanted to state also is that population-wise, whenever they count statistics of Europe in terms of population, they do include, as I understand it, the Russian part of Europe into the European part, and the Asian part of Russia is included within that. But the way I understand it, the latest figure is Russia is about a population of 140 something million. I think it's about, I don't know really, 100 million or so for the European part, and then the rest, 53 or 56 million for the Asian part of Russia. And so, having been to Europe, it's a lot more efficient than here in North America with infrastructure, with transit. And Europe is interesting. I mean, it's dying economically, militarily. They have really nothing. But another tidbit of info is that Europe has 4 kind of international unions, you could say. Of course, the military one is NATO. It was formed in 1947, 1948, around that time frame. Almost every country is part of NATO, with the exception of some Eastern European countries. That's the military aspect. The political is, of course, the EU. Monetarily, economically, you have the euro. And then, of course, with regard to work and travel, the Schengen. Anyway, so that's all for Europe. If you have any other anything you'd like to add to that or say about it, we've done 3 of the 7 continents. I had somebody comment on my just basic geography video, and they were going, "There's not 7 continents." Well, what are the other names? I've already heard these things before. There's one in the South Pacific Basin, but it's not a continent in the sense of anybody being able to live there. And I already know the ancient continents of Gondwanaland and Lemuria, Pangaea, etc. Talking about present modern day. All right, that's all for now.